Shalom, shalom. Israel in the building, man. We back after a little bit of hiatus. You know what I'm saying? Long Beach, we've been traveling a little bit. We was in Atlanta with the crew. You know what I'm saying? Linked up with Chief and them with the whole Sicari as a body. Had a great time at War Angel weekend. But we back in the LBC, back at work. You know what I'm saying? The couch Captivity created. Give me 1 second. Do a little bit of housekeeping. I'm gonna be right back, and I'm gonna bring up Officer Karaz, right? All praises, the new head of Sicari, Central California, out in Tulare County. All right, give me 2 minutes. I want y'all to like, share, subscribe, spread this word real quick. Help us get this room boosted. All right, we'll be right back. All right, we back. About to get this thing started. You know what I'm saying? My shirt look crooked, man. Got the 223. You know what I'm saying? That urban gorilla. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I'm saying? One of Chief Alazar Bonloya's favorite scriptures, in case you didn't know. You feel me? Shall I reveal the back? All right. You see the script? Proverbs 22:3. You feel me? It's also a caliber. And you know this dope right here, though. That urban gorilla. You know what I'm saying? And like I said before, like, share, subscribe, Akim Aqua, Mashpaka. Let's get this room filled. What I'm gonna do right now is I'm gonna bring up Shatar Karaz of Central California out there in Tulare County. 1 second here. Shalom, King. What's good?
Shalom, family.
Hey, man. Look, I know we've been ripping and running. We've been in the A. We had a ball, right? My hometown my hometown mall was back open.
Hey, that's the spot, man.
Right,
that's
man.
The spot.
Look, Old Nat and Gabi, baby.
That's the spot. Gotta hit the spot when I visit the A, man.
You already know. You already know. And hey, just to bring everybody up to speed, I believe the last time you did the couch with me, you were Soldier Karaz. Now you are Shatar Karaz, right? Just get a breakdown, man. What y'all doing out there in Tulare? How we out there just sprinkling seeds, man. You know what I mean?
Well, first of all, I want to give all praise to Yahweh Ba'Shem Mashiach wa Malaki Yahushai.
Right.
It's all praise to the Most High. He's raised me up in rank, becoming an officer. Over to Central California right now. So we just getting started, just building up the camp. Few brothers out there, few brothers coming out, you know what I mean, seeing what's going on. It is very hectic out there, man. A lot of Edomites,
right?
Unfortunately. A lot of Issacharites, though, so our people are out there, man. So just trying to build up Central California. So if anybody watching this and is in the area, you can contact me at Sakari Karaz or Karaz Sakari on Instagram if you want to get at me.
Right. And just for the geographically challenge, let them
Mhm.
know exactly pinpoint. You know what I'm saying? Because I
Yeah,
said
yeah, yeah.
Tulare
So
County, but you know.
yeah, Tulare County. It encompasses. I could be mistaken, but like Tulare, Visalia, all the way leading up to Fresno in that area. We about
Mhm.
40 minutes from Fresno. So if you in Fresno area, Visalia, Tulare, even Bakersfield, man, you know what I mean? We all pretty close. So you can tap
Right.
in with us.
So the Central Valley essentially.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Bet. And like you were saying, hey, the first and foremost, I want to give all praises to Yahweh, Shem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. You know what I'm saying? All thanks to the Most High God. You know what I'm saying? For just giving us safe travels, allowing us to all make it over there to the A. You know what I'm saying? Put in work, fellowship with the brothers. Have a little bit of leisure time to go to the discount mall. We can't afford to go to Lenox or nothing bougie like that, but we can go to the discount mall and get a deal on a shirt or a pair of shoes or something. You know what I'm saying?
That
You
part.
know, hey, a belt here and there, nothing major. You feel me? But yeah, it was a good time, man. I always and enjoy getting out of town with the brothers and then linking up with other brothers, man. It's always a good thing.
Most
You know what I'm
definitely.
saying? Yeah, I see the chat. I see the chat is getting up there. Hey, Akim, like and subscribe. You know what I'm saying? Get this thing out there. Let's get this room filled up. I see my dear brother Alton in here. Hey, all praises, King. All praises. Yes, sir. He ready to get up out of here. I told Alton, he from New Orleans. I told him he must be a Levite. Gotta be. Gotta be a Levite because that man don't play, man. When it comes to the Bible, he don't play. You know what I'm saying? Got to be a Levite. But yeah.
Aisha says shoemongers. That part.
He mad because he ain't buy no cheap tennis shoes, man.
I'll be trying to get him to get a pair, man.
You
Stop
know,
playing, man. Dylan intense.
hey, he just want to stick with what he know. That's all good.
Yeah.
That's all to the greasy. You know what I'm saying? Hey, but speaking of mongers, right? Y'all see the thumbnail, right? It's three. I don't want to use too many harsh words, but it's three pretty much, if not already senile, close to senile Edomites on the thumbnail. And for all of y'all that's not up to speed on politics, let me bring it up real quick. Let me get the picture up so we can put a visual to the words, right? Let's bring up the thumbnail. All right. All right. So I'm gonna share my screen here. Let me share my. All right. Y'all see my screen? You see the thumbnail, right? This is what we're talking about, right? And of course, in the middle is about senile, batshit crazy Biden, right? He already walking around tripping on himself, slurring his speech. He getting up there. How he gonna do another term? I can't tell it.
Ain't no way.
I can't tell it. Hey, but look, when I was a youngster, it was the same thing. The America loved Ronald Reagan. They loved him. He's a lot like Trump, not personality wise, but he was a movie star, right? And he was popular and rich before he became president. But he was a movie star. He's a popular dude, and he's from California at that, right? And he became president, but he was an old man when he got elected in his late 70s, right? And then by the time his second term came around, he was literally senile. You know what I'm saying? He was literally senile. Same thing goes for Biden, and Trump is right behind him. Biden is 80, Trump is about 78. They both losing it. But what I really want to show, let me make sure I got my windows open properly, right? Because like you said, StreamYard is particular about certain things, right? So hold on. Let me get this Firefox window open. That's what we need. Salaki. Let me stop sharing this. All right. You saw that video? Of course you saw that video earlier, right?
Yeah.
Garage that I'm gonna bring out.
Gone.
I mean, was it a surprise to you, or is it like, yeah, I knew it?
Listen, I was expecting him to just fall over right there.
I mean, are you familiar with his position and his title and such?
Nah, you know, I need to be keeping up with the news more, but
Well,
I
I
get
mean,
tired of watching these damn Edomites on these podiums, bro.
it's hard to watch. It's hard to watch, man.
Yeah,
You know, it's really hard to watch because they're sitting up there telling lies, right?
that part.
They calling evil good and good evil,
Yeah.
and it's frustrating. It's like you getting what they call it, gaslighting, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like somebody gaslighting you because they lying, but yet and still they got they rabbit following, right? A super rabbit following, like beyond the pale. You know what I'm saying?
No.
So hold on, let me get this thing in the proper browser. But we're gonna go over some scriptures that basically gives me the peace of mind to know that the Most High already told us this is what's going to be happening, and fear not. You know what I'm saying? Instead of getting discouraged and upset and angry, you should have joy that you are not them, because we can't envy their position in this kingdom. They can have that. You know what I'm saying? We looking for something much greater, and their vision is short-sighted. You feel me?
God.
So let me bring this up. All right, we're gonna go to the gram. See, we go into the gram. Okay. Now let me gotta figure out how to make this thing full screen. Perhaps we'll see. I ain't too up on the gram on how it functions. You know what I mean? It's on the desktop. I use it on the phone all the time. You feel
Yeah,
me?
nah. I don't. Desktop Instagram is crazy to me.
It's trash, right? It's for the
That's
phone.
crazy.
It's for the phone. All right, let me bring this up. And for those of you, most of us probably have no idea who this old battle act is, but let me introduce this character. Okay, this is Mitch McConnell. The way he's one of the most powerful men in the U.S. Senate. When the Republicans held control of the Senate in Trump's term, they had a 51-49 advantage in the Senate, right? He was the leader, or the Senate leader, right? Because the majority party elects a leader of the Senate, basically a president or a overseer of the whole Senate. And there's only 100 senators in the whole country. There's 2 for every state, right? Mitch McConnell, I believe he's from Kentucky, if I'm not mistaken,
Do they
right?
have it set up where they have one Republican, one Democrat for each state, or no?
No, it's actually whoever gets elected. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Whoever gets elected, and let's say, for instance, California, it is likely to be 2 Democrats because of the way California vote. But it's
Right.
been times where it's been 1 and 1. You know what I'm saying? And I believe Kentucky is both Republicans. And so, it's just up to the popular vote. It's not like the House of Representatives where they break it up in the district or nothing like that. Whoever win, and that's how you get majorities and minorities in Congress. So you got the House and the Senate, right? Without getting too far into politics, y'all can Google Mitch McConnell. He used to be the Senate leader, the Senate majority leader. Now that the Democrats have a 51-49 majority in the Senate, or actually, hold on now. Did they flip the House? No, they flipped. Somebody else is the Senate majority leader now, but he's one of the two most powerful men in all of Congress. I'm talking about every law that gets passed got to go through him, and he got pulled over all these different caucuses and all these different groups, right?
This is the guy that's signing the laws around here.
Bruh, he puts the law in front of the president. Before it goes to the president, it goes through him.
That's crazy.
You see what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying, man?
That's wild.
But before it goes to the president, it goes to him, right? And I believe, you know, the top senators are like 4th or 5th in line for the presidency. If the president dies, it goes to the vice president. Vice president dies, it goes to the Speaker of the House, which is known as, I believe, the president pro tem. And then it goes down, I believe, to one of the majority leaders in the Senate. So, you know, he's up there in the government. And this just goes to show you, man, between him, Biden, Trump, these are the people that tens of millions of people, if not 100+ million people, vote for. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, no, let's just get to this video real quick, and then we'll talk about it because it speaks for itself. So let me see if I can. No, blow it up a little bit. Yeah, that'll work a little bit. All right. Let me get maximum effect on this thing. All right. So chat, I'm about to play this thing. Let me know in the chat if you could hear. Throw up some ones. We probably gonna run it a couple times, but here go round one. Okay. In case you're not realizing what that is the death stare of dementia. He lost his train of thought in the middle of a sentence, and now his younger colleagues got to treat him like a little baby and usher him away. They all covering for it. They all know this man's senile. They're around him every day, right? They work with him every day. They know he fell down, bumped his head. They know all that, right? Let's run it again. Just let him speak. Let's run this thing again. All right.
I don't think we can hear the volume.
You can't hear the. It's very low. He said a few words.
Yeah, he didn't say much.
The death stare. He does not know where he is. Right? And this is the man that gets to say so about what laws even go in front of the Congress. Never mind what laws pass. So there they go, usher him away. An embarrassment. He probably soiled himself too. You know what I mean? He probably stood there and soiled himself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I mean, look, it's not just him. You got Trump, old battle act. He getting senile. Biden falling down. Surprised he ain't broke his hip yet. You know what I'm saying? It's a bunch of them. It's a bunch of old Edomites holding on to power. We were just talking about that, right, Cross?
Yep.
And the Edomites do that worldwide. Oh, P. Shiesty over there in Moscow, it's the same thing with him. We were just talking about that earlier. How he just find a way to just clench power. You know what I'm saying? But look, we're gonna get into some scripts, right? Let me get my bearings and see where we want to start. You know, let's start out with Jeremiah 16. And you can start at 16 and go down. Let's go from 16 to the end. And let's just talk about that.
Let me share my screen real quick.
Okay.
All right, just sharing.
Yeah, let me bring it up. There we go.
All right, kind start at 16, you said?
Jeremiah 16, and yeah, start at 16.
Kind. This is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16.
I'm seeing 50.
You're saying 50?
Yeah,
Let me see.
I think you might have the other tab open.
Can you see it now?
I'm still seeing 50. Hold on, I'm gonna bring it down. Oh, there we go. It just switched.
All right.
Back. All right,
All
bring
right.
it
This
out.
is the book of Jeremiah, chapter 16 and verse 16. Behold, I will send from many fishers, saith the Lord, and they shall fish them. And after will I send from many hunters, and they shall hunt them from every mountain and from every hill and out of every hole of the rocks.
Right, and this is real prudent right here. This is a real key point because right now, the men of the Lord, we are fishers of men. We're not hunting nobody. We're not out there tracking down these wicked Edomites. It's a spiritual war for us right now. You know what I'm saying? It's a spiritual war right now, and what we're focused on is feeding the flock, going between the hedges and the highways, and crying aloud to our people and letting them know of their evil ways and what's going to come to them if they join hand in hand with the enemy. If you think that's the way to go, you're not going to go unpunished because you're going to get slain right with them. Because when it's hunting season, when the Most High give the call for that final trumpet for Yahushua to come down and begin the harvest with the sickle, right? Even the Israelites that's being wicked is going to catch some doom, right? But we know in particular, these Edomites going to get it, right? But we're going to keep going. Go ahead.
Verse 17. For mine eyes are upon all their ways.
Mm-hmm.
They are not hid from my face, neither is their iniquity hid from mine eyes.
Right.
At first I will recompense their iniquity and their sin double, because they have defiled my land. They have filled mine inheritance with the carcasses of their detestable and abominable things.
Mm-hmm.
O Lord, my strength and my...
Oh, you froze up a little bit there.
All right, verse 19.
Yeah.
O Lord, my strength and my fortress and my refuge in the day of affliction, the Gentiles shall come unto thee from the ends of the earth and shall say, surely our fathers have inherited lies, vanity, and things wherein there is no profit.
Right there. That's where we at right now. These people, I call it a cognitive dissonance, right? Where in your brain, you know what you're doing is wrong, but you find a way to justify it, right? It's like a wicked man justify his own way, right? These Edomites in particular, especially, you watch the whole MAGA movement, right? Some of these Edomites, I don't know what hole they crawled up, what hole they crawled out of, or what rock they crawled from under, but it's almost like a time warp, right? Where they going back, and the whole MAGA means make America great again, right? When was America great? Let's see, 1619 when they first started bringing Israelites over here.
Mm-hmm.
1776 when Israelites was in slavery
Mm-hmm.
and had no rights. How about 1865 when they let us off the plantation and then start locking us up in the cities, in the ghettos? Well, how about throughout the 1890s into the early 1900s, 1920s and on, up until World War II, where the Ku Klux Klan was running rampant? Was it great then? Not for us. It's never been great. It's never going to be great. This is not our rest, right? But it's they trying to make it great for them. But the one thing they don't realize is that they have inherited lies, right? They have inherited lies, and it's unfortunate for them. That's all I can say. I'm gonna put it nicely. Matter of fact, let me get what was that script? I think I sent it to you earlier.
Obadiah 1.
Yeah, let's start with that. Let's start with that. Go with that. And then I'll get into something else from there. Bring that up. Because we know Obadiah is, in particular is about the Edomites. So let's go Obadiah 1. And I think the point is around
3.
around 3, but I think we can start from the top just to be thorough. Yeah. Oh, you froze up again, King.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
All right. This is the book of Obadiah, chapter 1 and verse 1.
Oh, I'm still seeing Jeremiah. Hold on. Let's give it a minute to refresh. Let me move it down and go up.
Oh, I know what I have to do.
Okay.
I gotta press share this tab each time I switch tabs. So
yeah, I think too, if I bring it down and refresh, it catches it too. But yeah.
All right, Con.
Go ahead.
Obadiah 1 and 1.
Uh-huh.
The vision of Obadiah, thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom.
Uh-huh.
We have heard a rumor from the Lord, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised.
This is Obadiah giving end time prophecy, right? Or eschatology. And this has an end time connotation, right? This is hunting season that he's forecasting, or what do you call that? Foreshadowing right now.
Mm-hmm.
He's foreshadowing hunting season, right? When the reins get cut loose and the battle axes of the Most High get to do that work, right? But it's not right now, because we got to get right. We got to get our people right to make this land palatable for the Most High to send his most glorious son back to this earth. You see what I'm saying? Because right now, it ain't fit for a king. It ain't fit for the king. You understand? We got to get right. It's going to be 2/3 that ain't never going to get right, but the 1/3 need to get right, and that 144,000 need to be sealed up. And that's why we're doing this work. That's why it's important for each and every one of y'all listening out there, and each and every one of y'all that's going to catch this on the replay. Hey, let's help spread this word. Each one teach one. You know what I'm saying? And let's walk the walk, not just talk the talk. Let's be doers of the law, not just hearers. And let's have faith in the Most High God and his only begotten son, Yahushua HaMashiach, who the world knows is Jesus Christ. All right? Don't trust on your enemies. Don't look to a nation to save you that cannot save you, right? Because their destruction is near and the signs are evident, right? Keep going up.
Con, verse 3. The pride of thine heart hath deceived thee, thou that dwellest in the clefts of the rock,
right?
Whose habitation is high, thus saith in his heart, who shall bring me down to the ground?
That's America. God bless America, the best in the world. We can take down anybody. We got the biggest military, the biggest tanks, the most boats, you know. They boasting, they like King Kong beating on their chest. Nobody gonna take us out. Hey, that's what even the greatest of empires said, right? Rome, Greece, Persians, the Assyrians, the Egyptians, right? Who brought them down? The Most High. You see what I'm saying? And it was written that it was going to happen, and it's written again that it's going to happen to these people, because Jeremiah said it too. When it's hunting season, we're going to go looking into the clefts of the rocks for the ones that think they're going to hide, them troglodyte cave beasts, right? Go ahead, King.
God, verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest among the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
Right? That's key right there. And we know the symbol of the eagle is prevalent in Edomite society, right? In Edomite culture. You know, you got the old Spanish Armada flag that they flew, had an eagle. The German flag, eagle, right? The American flag, eagle, so on and so forth, right? They exalt themselves high as the eagle. And look, they nest amongst the stars, right? Who are the stars? Let's test the chat, Shatar. Let's test the chat and see who in the chat can tell me who are the stars right here. They nest. They though thou set thy nest among the stars, right? Let me give a few seconds because I know there's a slight lag, but I'm thinking we got a pretty sharp bunch in the chat here. Let's see. Let's give them a minute or two. All right. I'll give you a hint. I'll give you a hint, chat. Okay. I'll give you a couple hints. Hey. Sicari Varsity is rubbing off on pause. Sicari Varsity is working.
Oh my God.
Oh man, this is crazy right here. Hey, look. Hey, good luck, Ali Yashai. I don't know what Nasiyak is saying. Nasiyak must be just getting off work and tired. I ain't gonna put him out there like that. But yeah, man. Hey, on a side note, man, hold on. I don't like to be a rude host, right? When I see some folks in here that I need to recognize, right? Because Salaki, if I don't recognize your screen name, but bring it up. James Shashikar Banyaya Howada. Hey, he got a full name there, don't he? Shalom, King. Hey, give us a shout. Let us know where you're from. And if I know you already, Salaki, I just don't know the tag, right? But the water for joining us, Lord willing, you know what I'm saying? This will be some edification for you. And we do it for the people. You know what I'm saying? This is our labor of love right here. You know what I mean? So the water, fam. And look, yep, of course, soldier Dakar, sharp as a razor, as always, right? The stars of the Israelites. You feel me? And one of the hints I would have gave is, in the dragon's tail, you know what I'm saying, killed a third of the stars, or Joseph's dream about the sun and the moon and the 11 stars, you know what I'm saying, and they all bowed to him. There's all kind of connotations of the Israelites being stars. It'll even say we're as innumerable as the stars in the heavens, right? So there you go, folks. Let's read that scripture again with that understanding.
Verse 4. Though thou exalt thyself as the eagle, and though thou set thy nest amongst the stars, thence will I bring thee down, saith the Lord.
The Most High gonna bring them down. You know why? Because they have an insatiable lust for blood. And it's just written that that's how they're gonna be from birth. The Most High made them like that. But the Most High also said blood will pursue thee, right? But go ahead, King. You had a point?
Yeah, I got a precept real quick.
Okay, bring it up.
This is the book of Isaiah, chapter 13 and verse 11. And I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity. And I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease,
right?
And will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible.
Oh, praises, right? The Most High ain't playing. The voice of God, the mighty prophet Isaiah, tells you how it is. You know what I'm saying? Isaiah is a G. You know what I'm talking about? He breaks it down. All right, but let's go back to that script real quick and read. Yeah, let's read the next verse, right? Because they got an insatiable lust for blood, man. As if they didn't bleed enough blood from our ancestors, they still want our blood to this day, right? Go ahead, King.
This is Obadiah 1 and verse 5.
Mm-hmm.
If thieves came to thee, if robbers by night, how art thou cut off? Mm-hmm. Would they not have stolen till they had enough? If the grape gatherers came to thee, would they not leave some grapes?
Right?
How are the things of Esau searched out? How are his hidden things sought up?
Uh-huh.
All the men of thy confederacy have brought thee even to the border. The men that were at peace with thee have deceived thee and prevailed against thee.
Mm-hmm.
They that eat thy bread have laid a wound under thee. There is none understanding in him.
Right? And look what's happening to Esau. NATO falling apart. You know what I'm saying? It's former allies that are arch enemies now. Nobody can stand America Esau, the good old United States Esau. Nobody can stand it. And then globally, all these other heathen countries, the Arabs and the Indians and the Persians and you know what I'm saying, all the Latin countries and all the African countries, they can't stand the Europeans either. They can't stand Esau because Esau go in there and colonize them and rape, rob, and murder and pillage and drop bombs. That's all they know is bloodlust, right? So they are small among the heathen. The heathen can't stand Esau, man. Can't stand him. But his day is coming. His day is coming. And you know what? I want to bring out let's get Wisdom of Solomon, right? I want to read through that a little bit. You feel me? Go through that. Wisdom of Solomon 5, and then we can start from the top.
Of Wisdom of Solomon, chapter 5 and verse 1.
1 second. Let me bring that up, King Salaki. Right. There we go. You good.
Is there?
Yeah.
Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
This is where we at right now, Akio and Aqua, Mashpaka, my family. This is where we at. You got to understand that this is what the faith, what we have faith in and what we hope for this word to unfold in front of our enemy's face. You see what I'm saying? Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors. Karaj, you understand what they're doing in the school curriculum, right? I think we talked about this earlier.
Yeah, they pushing all types of, I don't want to say the stuff, but
right. They calling good evil and evil good,
there
right?
You go.
And also they trying to rewrite history and say, oh, the slaves benefited from slavery. They learned valuable life skills. What? They want to paint the picture of, well, the master fed them and housed them and clothed them. They would have just been butt naked running around in Africa if the white man didn't go over there and get them. That's the narrative. They have made no account of his labors. There has been no reparation. There never will be, because like me and Apiak brought out one time, a conservative number would be somewhere around 19 trillion in costs for the 44 million or so descendants of the slave trade in America. 19 trillion. That would come out to I think about a quarter or a little over a quarter. I think it's they're trying to give a number of 250,000 to 500,000, somewhere in between there. Come on, man. It ain't gonna work. It ain't that's I mean, you gonna kill my ancestors and do all this rape, robbery, and murder and talking about a few hundred G's? Man, the real number far exceeds 19 trillion, and a half a million is a slap in the face, right? You see what I'm saying? And aside from that, they trying to rewrite the school books and say that slavery was voluntary servitude. Man, come on. Read that one again. Start that one from the top.
Come. Then shall the righteous man stand in great boldness before the face of such as have afflicted him and made no account of his labors.
Go ahead.
When they see it, They shall be troubled with terrible fear, and shall be amazed at the strangeness of his salvation, so far beyond all that they looked for.
Mm-hmm.
And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of a reproach.
Right. They're gonna
We
realize that. Right. Go ahead.
we fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor.
Look, that's what's going on now. That's exactly what's going on now. We go up the block, we preaching this word, we telling our own people, hey man, you a king on this earth, you're a priest on this earth. Hey sis, you're a daughter of Zion, a princess. This is what your duty is. Keep these law, statutes, commandments, and have faith in the Most High and His only begotten Son, Yahushua Hamashiach. Right? A lot of our own people don't want to hear that. They want to Isaiah 30 and 10 us. Speak not, telling the seers, speak not to us the truth, speak smooth things, right? Because they want to listen to the enemy. They want to believe and trust in the enemy and think that they're going to get their rest here. But the enemy is going to get it, right? The wisdom of Solomon is telling us, look, we can go to the curses, and we know where he's drawing inspiration from when he said, this was he whom had sometimes in derision, we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. Didn't the curses in Deuteronomy say we're going to be proverbs and bywords, and that our enemies in Psalms, our enemies are making a tumult, they're confederate against us? I mean, the words is all coming together. You see what I'm saying? Get 3 again for me, and then let's read down. I think we're gonna read down to like 6, right?
Wisdom of Solomon 5 verse 3. And they, repenting and groaning for anguish of spirit, shall say within themselves, this was he whom we had sometimes in derision, and a proverb of reproach. We fools accounted his life madness, and his end to be without honor. How was he numbered among the children of God, and his
Mm-hmm.
lot is among the saints?
Right. See, they're gonna be like, man, these niggas really? Yeah, really, because you believe you inherited lies from your father.
Mm-hmm.
You inherited lies from your father, and you believed it. Generation after generation after generation of these Edomites having us over here in captivity and thinking that they can't be taken down, right? They believed these lies, America the Great, and this and that and the other. They forgot the truth of the Bible. But then it's going to come a time they're going to say, how is he numbered amongst the children of God and his lot is among the saints? Right?
Appreciate it.
Go ahead, King. Let's get 6.
Con. Therefore have we erred from the way of truth,
Mm-hmm.
and the light of righteousness hath not shined unto us, and the sun of righteousness rose not upon us.
Right? Go ahead. Keep going. This, what I'm saying? People need to hear this.
We wearied ourselves in the way of wickedness and destruction. Yea, we have gone through deserts, where there lay no way.
Mm-hmm.
But as for the way of the Lord, we have not known it.
We forgot the light, right? The commandment is a lamp and the law is light, right? Proverbs 6 and 23, right? One of my go-tos is tried and true, right? Go ahead, King.
What hath pride profited us? Or what good hath riches with our vaunting brought us?
Right?
All those things are passed away like a shadow, and as a post that hasted by.
Right? And we're gonna finish on 10. This will be a good point.
And as a ship that passeth over the waves of the water, which, when it is gone by, the trace thereof cannot be found, neither the pathway of the keel in the waves.
Right? So look, I don't know if we got any seafarers or mariners out here, right? And not the Seattle type, but just imagine that. You know how waves they roll, right? It's like a bunch of big rolling hills in the ocean when the waves are rolling. And you know when the ship go up the face of the wave, and then he go over the face of the wave, right? Once he go over the face of the wave, there's no trace of him. His that wake, all that power being generated from cutting through the water, once he disappears over there, it's gonna be no sign of him. And you know, we continue on with Obadiah, we know that it's talking about the complete annihilation of the Edomites. I want y'all to read that on your own time for your own reading pleasure and enjoyment. One of my favorite parts of the book. For stubble, right? The house of Jacob for fire, and the house of Joseph for flame, and Esau for stubble, burnt to a crisp, not to exist anymore. People gonna be like, remember them? Who was them people? Yeah, I don't know, right? And you know why? Because they try to, like you were saying earlier, Karaz, they try to inject all of this wickedness into the school and into the children and into society in general, into the politics, even in the churches. I saw a pastor, a female pastor at that. She looked like a bull ducker, right? With a LGBT color sash on, marrying a gay couple. Speechless, right?
Nothing.
Speechless, bro. You know, they inviting drag queens to come in and read to the little children. Read, but oh, this you got to learn about the gay BCs.
Which is just sick, because taking advantage of such an innocent mind and subjecting that mind to that is just,
It's beyond
it's
wicked.
effed up. It's
It's
effed
beyond
up.
wicked, bro. And matter of fact, let me get Isaiah 5:20. Bring that
Come,
out. Isaiah 5:20.
I'm there.
All right. Bet. Bring that out.
It's the book of Isaiah, chapter 5 and verse 20.
Uh-huh.
Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil,
Right.
that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter.
Look, man. Woe unto them. That's all I can
Whoa.
say. If you read this book like how we read this book, you might not be so prideful, right? Because what come before the fall? Pride. You see what I'm saying? And for all you brothers and sisters out there, I need to get a couple scripture for some of the brothers and sisters that still like God bless America. No, what the God damn America, literally, right?
I got a quick preset.
Go ahead, King.
Let me see real quick. I'm sharing
Yeah,
it.
I'm not trying to give any blessings out to the enemy at all, because giving blessings, praying for blessings for America to endure forever would be praying against what God's will is.
Right.
So I'm having none of that. Right? Go ahead. Can you what's your precept?
I'm sharing it.
I think you got to switch it over again. Oh, let me refresh it. All right.
Con, you can see it.
Yep.
All right. This is the prayer, book of prayer of Azariah, chapter 1 and verse 9.
Mm-hmm.
And thou didst deliver us into the hands of lawless enemies, most hateful forsakers of God, and to an unjust king, and the most wicked in all the world.
Talk about it, right? Talk about it. Great precept. You know what I'm saying? You wanna kind of expound on that?
Yeah. I mean, listen, it's not even that ambiguous. Esau is just the most hateful, prideful devils in this earth, man.
Yeah.
You know, they just, what's Hebrews 12 and 16? The most profane, man. Ain't
Vile and
nobody more
profane
wicked.
fornicator.
You know,
Right?
touching all the things that they are like Shatar Yazier is going into, man, with the school systems. They're attacking the kids, man. And even with these little events, you know, the alphabet events where they're bringing kids to, and kids are being subject to this. You know, people walking around butt naked. Like, what is this place coming to? It's This place is done for, man. This place is
It's
done for.
it's a wrap. It's a wrap up. It truly is. Matter of fact, let me get, where is that? Is it second edge is 12. Hold on, let me check. Be Sirach 12. Yeah, Sirach 12. Let me get Sirach 12.
Con.
12 and 10. Right?
12 and 10.
Yeah. Matter of fact, we can read a little more of that because
Con.
it's pertinent. I don't want to just go straight to the point. You know what I mean? I want to fill in the blanks here. I want to, you know what I mean? So let's see where we want to start. Okay, we can start at 6.
God, this is the book of Sirach, chapter 12 and verse 6.
Right.
For the Most High hateth sinners, and will repay vengeance unto the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment.
This is what the white supremacist cult of Christianity has poisoned the brains of our people with. I gives a damn what they feed to their wicked people, because there's no hope for them. But they've poisoned the brains of our people, thinking, oh, God doesn't hate. God is love. What God are you serving? My God is a man of war, and my God hates sinners, and he's going to repay them for their ungodliness, right? They're going to get punished. So go ahead, King.
Verse 7, give unto the good and help not the sinner. A friend cannot be known in prosperity, and an enemy cannot be hidden in adversity.
Right.
In the prosperity of a man, enemies will be grieved.
Right.
But in his adversity, even a friend will depart.
That's crucial right there. Because, Christ said it. They're going to hate us. They're going to hate you for my name's sake. But right, what they call it? Fair weather friends. Right. There's been times in my life, you know what I'm saying, where I'm doing some things, I'm balling. I got a circle of people around me, whoopty whoopty whoop. And then the minute something, you know what I'm saying? And while everything is good, the haters is throwing darts. They throwing darts. Right? But I got my crew around me, right? But then the minute something go bad, yeah, they like when you flick the switch on and the roaches run away. Gone. And then there go the enemies pointing their finger and laughing. Ha, I told you wasn't gonna be nothing. Right? But go to the point, King.
Verse 10. Never trust thine enemy. For like as iron rusted, so is his wickedness.
Look, as surely as iron will rust when you leave it to the elements because of this thing called oxidation, the properties of iron will rust if you just let it to its own natural environment. All you need is some oxygen and some hydrogen. Boom, it's gonna rust. It can't not rust, right? Edomites can't not be wicked. It's programmed in their DNA. It's programmed in their spirit to be wicked. So that's what they do. Why are you mad at them for being wicked? You should be loving your people. And hey, open rebuke is better than secret love.
God.
Cry aloud. Tell your people their shortcomings, right? Let them know what they're doing wrong. With love. You feel me? Go ahead, finish us out with 11, King.
God. Verse 11. Though he humble himself and go crouching, yet take good heed and beware of him. And thou shalt be unto him as if thou hadst wiped a looking glass. And thou shalt know that his rust hath not been altogether wiped away.
Right? Look, we can't trust them. And we can't look for hope in America one day. You know what I'm saying? Like how Dr. King all these Edomites, when they mention Dr. King, they want to mention the speech, the part of the speech. I seen the mountaintop where little white girls and little black boys holding hands, blah, 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 right? He said that. But that what they don't want to bring out is that he also said, I'm afraid with integration, because he was speaking against segregation, right? He was asking to be a part of the American experience, right? He wanted his part of the American dream, so to speak, right? Economic empowerment and so on and so forth. All these things that the Edomites had that we never had, right? Couldn't own property in certain areas and couldn't hold certain jobs and whoop and go to certain schools. So he wanted a part of that institution. But once the walls sort of fell down and some of these laws start getting passed with the civil rights movement, before they killed him, he started arguing for economic empowerment and outright, he said, I'm coming to Washington to collect a check because you owe us. When he started talking like that, and when he started, rallying with labor unions and you know what I'm saying, getting black unions together for business and such, that's when he caught a bullet in the head in Memphis, Tennessee. Shout out to my brothers over there in Memphis. Memphis in there, you know what I'm talking about? My brother knocking my up. You know what I mean? But look, Dr. King shot dead right there because why? I believe he was about to do a rally with, I don't know if it was like the sanitation workers. It was some big union where it was a lot of black workers in Memphis, and he was about to do a rally, and it was about economics. You see what I'm saying? And one of his final speeches, he said, I fear that by fighting for integration or desegregation, I've led my people into a burning house. He said that. But you won't hear no Edomites quoting that. That man had a realization. You see what I'm saying? He had a realization that, look, our hope in this country is in vain. Matter of fact, let's finish it off with Lamentations 4, right? And I think 17 is the point. Yeah. Let's just go right to the point, right? And I'm gonna preface it with this: is no man shall buy thee, meaning no man shall redeem thee. All y'all know Deuteronomy 28:68, right? Dr. King couldn't do it, right? Malcolm X couldn't do it. Marcus Garvey couldn't do it, right? You see what I'm saying? All these great, powerful black men and even some Latino men, right? Come up and uprise and ask for what do you call that? Economic empowerment. What's my man name? What he was out in Central Valley? Was it Chavez? The Mexican leader for the farmers out there, right?
I don't know.
Salakia, any of my Northern Kingdom, especially my
I think Al Yashai had just brought that out.
He
weeks ago.
might have. I recall him mentioning. I want to say Julio Cesar something, but I'm thinking of a boxer. Cesar Chavez, right? It's Cesar Chavez, right? I didn't want to say Cesar Chavez because I was thinking of the boxer, right? But it's Cesar Chavez, right? He's a great man. He empowered the Latino immigrants, the migrant workers, because for centuries before this was America, right? Issacharites was coming from below the Rio Grande all the way up to the Central Valley to farm because it was seasonal. Certain things grew in a certain time of year up there, and vice versa down below the Rio Grande, right? That was their route. The natives were known for, you know what I'm saying, being kind of migrant in their work patterns because they followed the cattle and the flocks and the crops, right? But look, how far did Cesar get? He got a statue, right? But my Issacharite brothers and my I figured that much, bro. Throw out it, okay. I got boxing on the mind anyway. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, so Yeah, Chavez, our brothers are still, you know what I'm saying, picking strawberries for a quarter a piece. You feel me? So not a whole lot has transpired. No man has redeemed us. No man will redeem us until the Most High send His only begotten Son back. So let's get that in. Let's finish out in Lamentations 4, right? And just
Verse 17.
yeah, let's go straight to 17. Finish out to the point.
Con. The book of Lamentations, chapter 4, and verse 17. As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help. In our watching, we have watched for a nation that could not save us.
Right? That's it. Right? That's precise, concise, and to the point. You see what I'm saying? As for us, our eyes has yet failed for our vain help. Right? We looking out for a nation that can't save us. This ain't our rest. America is not our rest. It's not gonna be our rest. We will never be equal in this country. I don't want to be equal to a low-level cave beast troglodyte base of a man. That man, he don't deserve to strap my shoelaces up. Why I want to be equal to him? I want to be what the Most High God said that we are, above all nations on the face of the earth. And in order to be like that, we got to act like that. We got to do what's required of us. You see what I'm saying? We fishers of men right now. And as we're out there fishing, what's the bait? The bait is this word. Open this book and read your history book. Let me remind you of who you are, right? Through the Spirit, because Christ said the Holy Spirit is going to remind us of all things, give us remembrance of all things, right? So that's where we at with it. Cross, I think you might have froze again. Oh, you good.
Am I
All
good?
right. So that's where we at. Corral, I wanna get your feedback if you got any precepts that you kind of.
Man, I mean, I don't even really got too much, his soul is just not right up and it's just not upright in him, man.
It's not upright.
Just death to Esau, Israel rise. Let's come back to our God, man.
Kwam Yasharallah.
That's
Right?
all we can do, man. Keep these law, statutes, commandments, and have faith in your Messiah.
Kwam Yasharallah. You know what I'm talking about? And hey, that's what it is, man. Before I go, I wanna at least give the opportunity, anyone in the chat, any questions, any concerns, you know what I'm saying? Any comments? Let me know. I'm gonna give you a couple minutes. And in the meantime, let me bring something out real quick. Let me do some little shameless plug here. Hold on a second. Where did I put that? Yeah, man. We've been busy trying to make it happen. And one of the things that we decided on this year, for sure. Well, we're not on Esau's year, but you know what I'm saying? It's a reflection time as we approach tabernacles, right? That's kind of, you know what I'm saying, about halfway, right? Till we get back to Pesach, back to Passover, right? It's a reflection time. And brothers, we work hard. We work hard, and we got to go into slavery and deal with Esau, and even sometimes our bosses is Israel. But at the end of the day, they working for Esau. They doing Esau's bidding, and we gotta be wise as a serpent and harmless as a dove, and kind of take a lot of things with a grain of salt. And one thing that I realize is that, man, I really just pray that I get to the point where I could just dedicate every hour, every minute of my day to putting in this work and not have to get disrupted by, hey, I got to go over here and slave for X amount of hours a day so I can keep the lights on type thing. So, we trying to come up with some little business ideas and creative ideas and so on and so forth. But, Kara is one of the things we've been working on, and we'll chop it up a little more down the line, but you know what I'm talking about, right? I'm gonna give y'all another preview.
Bring it out.
Of another labor of love. We've been grinding out, man. Just putting in work. It's one of those things that it takes so many brothers, so many people, so much. You know what I'm saying? It take a village, right, to do certain things. But slowly, by brick, man, we getting there. And what I want to bring out is, you know what I'm saying, we got the website about ready to jump off, right? For y'all that don't know yet, look in the description. It's a link to woapparel.com. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna have high quality designs with, you know what I'm saying, high quality fabrics, embroidery, you know what I'm saying, Letterman jackets, bomber jackets. You know what I'm saying? We not gonna cheat ourselves, because look, we like to wear nice gear. So if we can go and try to buy the bootleg Gucci, why can't you buy the real deal from a brother? You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm talking about, garage?
I don't know who's doing that.
Hey, look, I don't wear Gucci. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying, brothers, you know how brothers is. Most brothers that sitting there rocking Gucci shoes and belts and this and that, you know, it's not 100, right? But look, we're gonna have, you know, we're gonna have some symbolism going on. You know, these are just some of the, you know, down with all these wicked symbols of Esau, right? It's called Woe Apparel, which stands for whacked out everything, right? You know, we got the hats popping, right? I think one of the popular ones is in this range over here. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We whacking out the swastika, you know, symbol of oppression and depression. We whacking out the Klan. Get him out of here. You know what I'm saying? Jim Crow and his whole wagon, and the horse that rode him in, right? Get it all that out of here. We got shirts. You know what I'm saying? Let's see what we got. You know what I'm saying? We got some shirts. You know, and these are just rough ideas. Nothing's really set in stone 100 right now. You know what I'm saying? We still checking vendors and, you know, testing fabrics, and who's engraving, whose embroidery is on point, and this and that. And, you know, we're going to take another few weeks or so to kind of sort all of that out. But in the meantime, and in between time, what y'all can do, I'll just scroll down. You can hit us on the gram, right? Right there at Whacked Out Everything on the gram. Matter of fact, I'll leave that in the description as well. You know what I'm saying? But you can go to the website and click right there, and it'll take you right to the gram. You can check us out on Facebook as well and give us some feedback. You know what I'm saying? So based on your feedback will depend on what direction we go with certain things. You know what I'm saying? And as I speak on that, let's see. Matter of fact, let me close that down. And then new window, right? When you go there, Salakia, I gotta do incognito. When you go to the site, right? Right now, it's not open to the public. I just gave y'all a quick sneak preview. You know what I'm saying? Salakia, let me share the right window here. I gave y'all a quick sneak preview, but let me give you a proper look of what it's really going to look like. So when you go to the website right now, it's password protected because it's not open to the public right now. But what you can do, right? You see that? See that? It says opening soon, right? And it has a space for your email. Go in there, leave us your email, right? Everybody that leaves us their email, when we get this thing cracking, we're going to take that list of our tried and true early day one supporters, and we're going to shoot y'all a special discount and, you know, first look at things. Y'all going to be the first ones to know when it launch. And it's going to be like if a store open and they let a select group of people come in and then shop through all the racks before it even roll out to the floor. at a high discount, that's gonna be y'all. And all you got to do is go up here to the top, right? You see this? It says enter using password. Go to the site or select it. You don't have a password. Go here, hit your email, hit us with your email, right? And then we'll get back to you. Now, for the one or two brothers that do got the password, that's where you log in. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, we looking, you know what I'm saying? We're looking a couple few weeks we getting there. Like I said, it's about getting some samples back and really getting feedback. So in the meantime and in between time, Akim and Aqua, you know what I'm saying? Mashpaka, my family, hit us up on the ground at Whacked Out Everything. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna leave it in the description. We on Facebook as well, but I'm all about that gram right now. You know what I'm saying? Because that's like direct feedback. You feel me? But yeah, man, Karaj, you seen a little bit of the little previews and stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know how long we've been working on this, and it's one of them things where if brothers had just time to dedicate to that, it probably would have been launched. But it's
Man,
the Lord's timing. You know what I'm
yo,
saying? It's in the
everything's
Lord's
of the
timing.
Lord, man. It's coming. It's coming. Most High willing. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
man. Yeah,
When it drop, it's gonna drop.
it's gonna drop. And look, Karaz's gonna be one of the spokesmodels.
Oh, you
Right?
already know. Hey,
We
we
gonna,
looking for some more models though. I ain't about to be the only model,
we gonna you're gonna be one of them, right?
man.
You're gonna be one of them.
Okay.
And look, I even reached out to a couple of the sisters too because you know what I'm saying I've been
Yeah, yeah,
communicating
yeah.
on the gram. So yeah, I just want to get it out there. And look, this is like one of Sarge's. Sarge is a man of many ideas. You know what I mean? He's the idea guy. He's a very creative man. In case y'all didn't know, you know what I'm saying, when it comes to creating jewelry and just clothing styles, and you know what I'm saying. Like I'm not a shopper, right? I don't like per se going and shopping, but Sarge kind of taught me the art of the shop. You know what I'm saying, Karan? He taught me the art of it, bro.
I think he taught a lot of people, man.
Right? You know how to haggle and how to go in there and bargain and this and that and the other. And, you know, don't just now. When it came to stores with me, I'm like, all right, I need X, Y, and Z. I'm gonna go straight to the rack, grab it, and I'm out. Nah,
Yeah,
man.
Sergeant is definitely a shop till you drop type of man.
Right? You got to go in there and browse here. And then even if you really, really like it, you got to be like, you know what, man, I'm going to come back. And you go over there and browse. You know what I mean? You do your thing and then you might find something that go together, man. And that's what it's all about. You know what I'm saying? Putting things together and you know, Israelites, we like our apparel. You know what I'm saying? And
Uh,
what our goal is with the apparel is to make a statement, right? Make a statement through the apparel. And it's just something that's going, Lord willing, give us a little bit of extra cushion when we need to travel somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Brothers ain't going in the red, getting plane tickets, or brothers need gas or rentals. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know y'all brothers drive down from Tulare County. You know, it's what, 3.5, 4 hours.
yeah,
You know what I'm
long
saying?
way.
Each way, you know, the gas and the wear and tear on the car, you know. So you know, we just trying to get a little something going so that we could do more of this work, man. Do
Yeah.
more of this work. You
Hey,
feel me?
like you
But
said, man, people will spend their money on Fashion Nova, Sheen, Walmart online, Target. Spend some money with your brothers, man.
hey, man,
So,
because look, when the dollar stays in the community, man, it's more powerful.
yeah, that's what we're supposed to be getting back to anyway. For as
That's
long as
right.
this damn dollar's around still.
That's right. Right. And look, and look, a good. We forgot about what a good barter was, right?
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Trade this for that and whatever and so forth. But hey, man, that's about it. That's all I got. I don't see no you know, the chat is pretty quiet. Lord willing, it was some edification. You know what I'm saying? And some information disseminated. I'm gonna give you the last word before I sign out, Karaz. You know what I'm saying? Shout out your camp. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Do
man.
your
Shout
thing.
out. You know what I mean? Shout out Central California. We like I said, man, if y'all in the area, whoever watches this later on, if y'all are in the Central California area, like Fresno, Bakersfield, Visalia, Tulare, around those surrounding areas, get in contact with Kara Sakari on Instagram or join.camp. Sakari, all right? It's join.camp Sakari,
Right. And
something like that.
just so they know, Karaz,
Mhm.
type it in the chat.
Con,
so that it's on record. You know what I'm saying? How to reach you, how to reach out to you.
con.
I'm gonna do the same.
I gotta do it on my phone.
All right, I'm gonna do the same right now for us on the ground.
Yeah, but if y'all in that area, man, and y'all want to get in contact with the camp, either join.camp or hit me on my Instagram. I'm gonna put in the chat right now, and we can discuss time and locations on there, man. So that's all I got, Shatar.
For sure, man. Yeah, do your thing. Put your tags up there. You know what I'm saying? I put the whacked out everything tag on IG. Hit us up. Leave us comments. You know what I'm saying? We need feedback. We want to hear from the people. You know what I'm talking about?
All right.
You
My
in there?
phone bugging right now, so
I hit. Tell me how to spell it. Is it underscore or just one word?
nah, just Sakari. I put it there, but it's kind of bugging.
I saw Instagram. Maybe the next line is about to go.
Yeah, it's just Sakari, no space, no underscore, nothing.
Got you. There you go. There we
Yep.
go.
Yeah, man. So y'all can contact me on there if y'all want to link up with the brothers.
That's what's up. And that's for any prospects. You know what I'm saying? Anybody that want a fellowship in the area, any brothers that got questions, hit up the Shatar, man. That's what we do. That's our job. You feel me? Hey, and with that, I want to give call halal Yahweh by Hashem Yahweh Shah Mashiach. All praises to the Most High God and His only begotten Son, Yahweh Shah Mashiach, who the world ignorantly called Jesus Christ. Kwame Yashra.
Kwame Yasharala. Shalom.
Shalom.